I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. I need that money. I really, really do. I need that money. I really need that money. Really need that money. Really, that money. That money. I got a $2 tip. Someone says that karaoke stream that you did in American Truck Sim was the best sim you've done in a while. Any chance of doing an actual like karaoke stream where maybe people contribute to pick songs and stuff? Well, here's the thing. I'm not against it. I think it would be a silly thing to do, but number one, all right, if I were to sing all night, like if that was the entire focus of a stream, I'd probably be shot vocally. Okay, just to be honest. Number two, I'm not a great singer anymore. I was at one point when I was very young. I'm just not anymore. All right. So I think there's some stuff that I could do that would be fine, but a lot of it would sound terrible. Okay. And you'd have to be okay with that. And then number three, I just don't know a lot of like music. You know what I mean? Like that night, that was like 80s, 90s night. Everyone was bringing up a song from like the 80s or the 90s, and I would sing it because that's the music that I know. This shirt is bothering me. It's not sitting right. See, look at this collar. Anyway, that's the music I know. I don't really know anything past like year 2000. So I don't know how successful a karaoke stream would be when you start bringing up modern. Hey, can you sing this song by Drake? No, I don't know the fucking song by Drake. I never heard it. I don't know anything from like the last 20 years. I pay no attention to that shitty music. So, you know, you'd have to be okay with that. Not someone contributes $5 and says, hey, sing that fucking Lil Nas X song. I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what that is. So I don't know. If it's something you want, guys would want, it's a maybe, but it would have to be stuff that I know. I think that it works better when I'm playing a game. Like if I'm driving in Truck Sim or I'm swinging at baseballs in MLB, then it makes sense because I'm singing while I'm doing something else. But if it's just focusing on the singing, then it's like so much attention is on the singing that everyone's going to be disappointed because you're going to realize I'm not a great singer. You know, I'm just not. How did I decide to use a TV for gaming as opposed to a more traditional monitor setup? Because I was doing this before everyone had a traditional monitor setup. I've been doing content for 17 plus years. I was doing it before there was the way you're supposed to do gaming content is you have a dual monitor setup and you sit at your gaming desk and you have your webcam here and you have your halo light here and you have the lighting behind you here and your green screen is here. I did it before all of those people. So my setup predates everything that they've done. Okay. I've always used a TV because my rationale is that when you enjoy gaming, you're not supposed to be sitting in front of a computer desk that's a few inches in front of your face with dual monitors, with headphones on, so hanging over, squinting at a keyboard, playing like this. Oh, I'm so intense. I'm playing a game. I'm playing a game. No, video games were always meant to be a living room experience where you're sitting back and you're relaxing in a comfortable chair or a couch, where you have open air, not headphones, open air, so you can actually hear the music or sound effects in an answer. It sounds like a theater setup. That's how it always was supposed to be. It's supposed to be a communal experience where someone can walk in and listen to you play or be a part of the experience, not a single player isolated experience at my PC like this. That's how it always was. That's how video games are mostly designed. Do you think when you're playing an epic set piece in the latest AAA game, like the new God of War, right? Do you think that they designed it so that you could be headphones and squinting at your computer monitor right here playing like this? No. They're making it sound like a big movie theater, right? Big booming sound effects and a big orchestral sound effect. It's supposed to be in a big setup. That's the point. Now, can you do that on a computer monitor? I'm sure you can. And I'm not here to sit here and crap on people who are solely PC gamers who've done that forever. But my experience is kind of a hybrid experience. Okay. I've got the big TV over here in front of me. By the way, it's a low input delay TV. It's actually one of the best rated. That's why I got it. I looked into it and researched it, and it was very highly rated for very low input delay. Had way less input delay than any other setup that I've ever used. Okay. But I'm using all PC equipment that has very, again, little latency, little delay and stuff. So I'm getting the best experience when I'm playing games. It's not like I'm playing on a laggy setup or anything like that. I'm not. All right. I have used headphones before, and I do use headphones for certain games. Like if I'm playing, Call of Duty or Battlefield, I'm gonna pop on headphones. But any other game, I'm gonna just have my TV speakers. And by the way, my TV speakers on this TV are also great. And because the TV is against the wall, the sound resonates off the wall back at me and sounds kind of like a surround experience. Okay. That's pretty awesome. So, I like my setup. Okay. I'm happy with it. If anything, yeah, could I have a slightly less input delay if I played on a monitor? Sure. But that would mean no big TV experience. That would mean having to get a different setup where I have a monitor here and a monitor there and I don't really care. I don't want the monitor in my face. I prefer to not have something in my face, actually. I like the more open air setup that I have here. I think it's a better, more realistic experience for most games, you know? But again, what happens is one person did a setup and everyone, oh, that looks good. Everyone copied it. So then it's because that's the standard. The standard is to have two monitors in your face. Your webcam's here. Your light is here or here. Your two key lights. You got to have your backlight. You got to have the certain set, the certain gamer chair. Remember how everyone has the same gamer chair? Everyone's the same fucking chair, same everything. If you don't have that setup, you're doing it wrong. Wrong. If you don't have that setup, you're probably an individual who has a brain cell who thinks for itself rather than copying everyone else. How many people just ran out and got the exact same setup to copy everybody else? Okay. What was my best subject in school? All of them. I was good at every subject. I usually had straight A's, and I was the valedictorian of both my elementary and high school. That's true. I'm not even kidding. Would I ever get a standing desk? Probably not. Why would I want to stand all day playing games? Cyberrook says I have my PC plugged into a 55-inch LG OLED TV. And mine's much smaller. Mine's what, 32? I think mine's 32 or 40. It's a small TV. It's not a huge TV by any means. Most people play games for fun. It's different when you treat them like a business like yourself. Okay. I'll agree on that, Dark Chaos, but in what respect are you even saying that? Are you talking about my setup? No, I think that most people who have the setup, that's the PC setup, the dual monitors and everything, is because they have to be pro. Oh, I'm a pro. This is what pros do. They buy the dual monitors. They get the key lights. They do this. They do that. And I'm not. Like, I take it more like I want to have an experience when I'm playing a new game. I want to have an experience that, number one, is the default intended experience by the game developers. And number two is going to be the experience that's likely the most common way that people will experience the game. Most people who buy a game are not going to have the professional streamer setup. Okay? They're not. They're going to be sitting in their living room, turning on the game and playing it for an hour a night when they have a chance to squeeze it in.